Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Messiah of Mighty Magic on Hard. I'm Mark91 and let's get into the library where there are a couple of guys around. One's over there, there's an archer over there, and there should be a guy up there. It has happened to me that guy didn't the last guy didn't appear. Hey, what the heck? Oh, I thought he was still at the other side of the room. I'll kick this guy over the edge if I can. Come on. Over you go. There we go. If you look closely, you can see that the guards have eyes. That their model doesn't only consist of their helmets, but also their eyes. I sent his head flying to the ground floor. Okay, quiver. We'll have some use for those arrows. So there's two things over here. Just documents. Let's see, discarded orders, we already read those. Book of Ghouls. And it just explains a bit about the ghouls and such, that they are reanimated corpses and imbued with flesh, hunger for flesh, like normal zombies, only ghouls are a lot faster and annoying. And a lot tougher. Book of Sorcerer's Mastery. A bit of like it's more of like an intro to magic. You'd read at some sort of manual for magic. Assessment divides. This is from out of the web of Lady's web of grey came mother's night and father's day. Between dusk and dawn came Brinkman's egg, born by day of two head, and warmed neath eighth of lag from first crack in balanced orb of pears, flew stone and mighty winds, then flame over sea of tears. And for some reason I like that a bit. It isn't a very good one, I believe. A short piece of holy scripture from Asha's worshippers. Asha is one of the god dragons / gods from this world, and the one the world has been named after. I think he's the dragon of order. My dearest Ella, I found today what the master was hiding in the study. I was scrubbing the floors behind his bookshelf when he entered with that snubby niece of his. They were talking about a trip to an island. Can you imagine? The city is under attack and he and his wordless kin are having themselves a sailing holiday. The old fools should be spending the money on hiring more soldiers for the city and on our wages. In any case, the old parasite never even saw me there, and I watched him open up his money vault. It's easy to do. I simply have to place the candelabra on the right pillar instead of the left one. I'll start taking a couple of coins every night. He won't miss them, and soon we'll have enough to run away together. I love you madly, Christos.
It looks like Menelag needed better hired help.
And that just explains that secret we found in Menelag's study. We got stuck there for a second. Okay, up here there's two reasons to go up here. First for a stealthy route, and that's the third guy. Because this way you can avoid the other two guys. Okay, now that this guy's here, let me explain, well, more a show about weak planks and weak flooring. As you can see, a guy went tumbling down. I took him out my Super Mario style. If you land on an enemy's head, they'll take damage and sometimes even fall down. That's a nice little thing. The other thing that's up there is the entrance to a secret. Or rather, the way down towards the secret. Don't fall down too far, since that will kill you. Stone Skin, Scroll of Fire, and Scroll of Charm, and the Tomney Scripture. Also, the two guys are just nothing. Well, just throwable objects. Where is Tomney's manuscript? Many are the years that will pass before the shadow of the face of the sun does foretell doom. For then will the cage of light be made as weak as one of iron. And the saint of ages past drift on the winds of the world. Then shall one king's bride bear another's child, and the dead themselves make war on the living and infernal alike. Seek not the skull of the seventh dragon, for it is wrapped in shadows and hidden away from the eyes of men, lest it be used for great evil. For what it hath wrought, it can unmake in the hands of one whose blood flows from two worlds. The reason I read that is that it has a bit of significance about, well, that is that prophecy I talked about in the first recording. We get out like this. I'll take this one. I have, wait a minute. Did I? Alright, for a second I thought they were brains in a jar. So you can just throw these at an enemy to stagger them a bit. It does hurt a bit if I remember right. Okay, up next is a lot of talking from Senna, and the place where we used that key we found at the end of the previous recording. And also, lately I've been having audio problems with my computer. For some reason the audio levels drop, well, on the recording part, the audio levels drop to near unhearable. So I'll first make a 10-minute video, and then I'll use it as a test video.
Then maybe we should cross the roof instead of just standing here.
If the audio is good again, I'll make a two video recording, then just go for permanently half an hour every time.
This is a nice, quiet place. Oh, too bad we have other things to do.
Okay, we've picked up a few new spells, and also I showed a bit about the power strike pushing.
Just so you know, dear, Menelag is expendable. The crystal isn't.
What do you mean? The crystal was for Menelag.
Menelag is convenient, that's all. What matters is getting the crystal to that temple, and you with it.
Okay, I'll show those two spells after I'm done with these guys. That turned out a lot more. Whoa! The idiot went. Those idiots literally walked themselves to their death. That one was my work. Oh, that's the second. Okay, that's the second one I take out Super Mario style. He landed even in the fireplace. Okay, those two spells. Charm, this one will temporarily turn an enemy to your side. Useful for all classes, I believe, especially magic classes. But also very useful for stealth and combat classes. The other one, where is it? Weakening. Weaken. That's a spell that lowers a temporarily, or I don't know, temporarily or permanently, but it weakens the defense of an enemy, making them more vulnerable. The adrenaline effect is quite different from that, so if I get the chance, well, if I ever get that spell, I'll show it. Oh, a hammer. One of the other Let's Players who's been doing this game, the Lemon Grenade, he found that hammer and he really likes it. He's doing the blind Let's Play of this game, and he's really having fun with it, especially with that hammer of his. And the second he learned that there are electric spells, also he said he would go completely Thor on all over the place. Oh, physical glitch there, and he just falls dead. Yeah, the other Let's Player that's also doing a Let's Play of this game is Mifian, but he hasn't updated in half a year, so I'd call that a cancelled LP.
Question you for as long as it takes. And then I'll question your niece. You died. Oh, really?
Uncle! No. No!
I was frozen today. Any Nostalgia Critic fans will get that one. Okay.
Be okay, Sarah. But the crystal! Oh no! Sarah, you must follow that ghoul! We can meet later at the boat.
Okay, I could have made a bit of a joke at the beginning of that, but that's the effect of the freeze spell. Yeah, some of the enemies also have that spell. Well, and it is my favorite spell of this game, because you can literally F around with the enemies when you have that spell and enough mana to burn through. It's really funny to take an enemy down with a freeze spell. Okay, for now let's chase this ghoul, and I stood upon it. Okay, chapter 3, Dead Man's Trail. They killed him. Just like that, Menelik died. One of the ghouls ran off with the Sanctuary Crystal, and if I can't get it back, my whole mission is lost. I wonder why the necromancers want it, and what exactly is the Skull of Shadows. I'll find that ghoul, and when I do, I hope I start getting some answers. I never noticed a ghoul on the loading screen here. I was more focused upon the
Not if you
text.
follow it across the rooftops. Quickly. This is a dead end. Try the other way.
Okay, this part is all chasing that ghoul.
I see it. It won't get away.
We can pick up some items along the way. Watch out, because it will throw down some items to slow you down. Ouch! Yeah, it will throw over some stuff, so be careful of that, because those can hurt or kill you. Also watch out when jumping. I can do it easily, mostly, but falling is death, and that I almost didn't make that.